On tonight's show, we have singer, songwriter, musician, and engineer Shian T. And now for your host, KoolKard. What's going on, y'all? Episode 14. Yes, indeed. Episode 14, man. It felt like yesterday I was doing episode 1. You guys are joining in, sharing my journey with me. Hey, I'm just here to give you some good value, some knowledge, and some good entertainment tonight. Episode 14, man, we got Shian T. She is a very talented singer, songwriter, producer, engineer. Man, she does it all, and she does it all by herself. And listen, I'll let her tell you everything else. But listen, thank you guys for tuning in once again. Like I said, it's episode 14. I really appreciate you guys following my journey, tuning in, sharing it, telling anybody about me. It's really appreciated. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. All right. So, hey, without further ado, we're going to jump into this because I'm excited. I'm ready to hear some good music. Like I said, make sure you check her out. She's on all platforms right now with her new single, Space. We got some gems for you on this show. I'm telling you, check her. Shian T, what's up?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate you taking the time out to come kick it with your boy KoolKard.
Absolutely, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes. What's going on with that Latin accent, girl? Where you from?
This is really how I talk. I really don't have a Latin accent, but people swear I do. But this is really how I talk.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from here, but my father's side of the family, like my grandfather, they were like born in Barbados, so they're I'm considered, yes, I'm West Indian, but more so Americanized. I was born and raised here.
It's coming through tonight, though. It's coming through strong tonight.
I think that I have a regular accent, but
You sound
funny that you
Latin.
think
You
that.
sound like you're from the Caribbean. It's like, wow.
Nah, born and raised Brooklyn, New York, for
Brooklyn.
my whole life. I moved to Houston a few years ago. I don't know where these other accents you're talking about coming from.
Oh no, but it's fluid tonight. Well, let's get into
Oh
this
man,
interview, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what is your musical background? Where does all this music and this talent come from? Because you do a lot.
I do. So so musically, like I've been writing music since I was 14. I started writing music around the time where I went into the group home system, and it was started off just as a little hobby at home,
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of occupy time. But eventually, it grew into me really expressing myself. I've been playing piano for all those years, and then I just recently, starting in the beginning of last year, like around February of 2019, I recently got into music production and sound engineering.
Oh wow. Okay. And this is all self-taught. Did you have any training? Like, how did you do it?
No, so really, honestly, I play piano by ear. If I hear something, I can play it.
Wow.
I can't read notes yet. I keep telling myself I have to learn, but sometimes I guess it's just my crutch that I can listen to it and play it. And as far as the sound engineering and the production is more like, I noticed that as a female, because females are rare in the music industry, female producers or female engineers, especially black female engineers or producers. And I noticed that I didn't really necessarily have the support from other people or male producers to kind
Right.
of help me. So I had to learn. So I watched YouTube tutorials, and I downloaded and paid for tutorials off Udemy, and I taught myself a lot of the stuff that I know now.
Yo, that Udemy comes in handy. Yo, you can learn so much
Mm,
off Udemy, man. I'm telling you, I self-taught myself
yes,
off there too. It's a gem. So guys, if you are looking
yes.
for classes, courses, and anything, just go on Udemy and type it in. I promise you they have it. And then also if you need like artwork and all that type of stuff, Fiverr.com, Fiverr is a good website too. You can get anything on there. Business cards, flyers, YouTube artwork, whatever, all that. So yeah, man, that's crazy. So for you, since you do so much, like what comes What comes more natural to you? Is it songwriting? Is it singing? Or what do you put more effort into? Or is it everything?
My main gift that I feel, as I call it gift, because I it just comes very naturally for me, is in my writing.
Okay.
I can listen to something and very quickly I can come up with a hook, or
Okay.
listen and come up with the melody, and then I'll fill in the melody with lyrics.
Right.
It kind of comes naturally when I'm creating, like when I'm playing piano. And a lot of my productions or songs are built either off of what I create on piano,
That's what I was
or
asking.
off of, yeah, or off of a sample that I hear,
Yeah.
and I'll just build around that.
That's what I was going to ask you, because some people, they'll just write and then they'll, figure out the music. So for you, you'll play and just what kind of freestyle around with it and then boom, start writing.
Yeah, that's mostly my process when I'm on my piano. Like
Okay.
if I'm writing a song that's my piano bass,
Right.
then yeah, I get on the keys and I start fooling around. I come up with something, and I was like, I like the way that sounds, and
Right.
then however whatever that energy the sound is giving me, I reciprocate that and just kind of flow off of that to write the rest of the lyrics.
Okay. So now for like production, because you do it all, you engineer, you produce, and all that. So, because okay, I'll just tell you a little bit about my show. I just kind of like to drop some gems for people who are aspiring to do what you do and may not know
Mhm.
they may not know what they need to know. So, for someone who's trying to build like a home studio, what are some of the like core components that you need in the studio just to get started?
I mean, just to get started, you just, of course, you're gonna need your microphone. Like I have my microphone, my pop filter here. This is a little pop filter. You'll need your interface, which is your control box that connects everything on your computer with your software on it, whether that be a PC or a Mac. You can use headphones. You have to start off right away with monitors,
Mhm.
big studio monitors, and you'll need your MIDI keyboard or your drum pad, either one which you prefer. It's kind of a preference. I have both, but it just depends on the producer's preference. Like I know some producers are like they like their drums on piano,
Right, right.
and then some producers like the actual drum pad. So, it just depends.
Okay. And how much would you say somebody would have to come out of pocket for like some good equipment, kind of base equipment, but still good quality? What would you say?
I
Just a
mean,
ballpark,
they have bundle packs for studios, but I don't really recommend those.
because they don't always put the
I,
good stuff in there.
I don't really recommend those. I think that it's better to buy each piece individually. But I mean, to start, I think that you could start with a little 1,500
Okay.
to be decent. Decent. I think to just like you said, good but not crappy. People
Right.
have done it within $500, but I think that you could start with 1,500.
Okay. So since you write and you love writing and you sing and you produce, what would you prefer to come first? Or would you take whatever comes? Would it be a production deal? Would it be a publishing deal? Or would it be a record deal? What would come first? What would you prefer to come first?
I mean, I'm kind of open, but I mean, if I had to choose, I would probably say a record deal,
Yeah.
only because I feel like that will allow me to encompass everything.
Everything.
I
Yeah.
would still be able to write. So, what I mean, I could have all of it in one. So why pick one when I can have it all?
For
So
sure.
that's kind of what I feel like.
So who would be like the dream person for you to write for?
Ooh. To write for,
Yeah.
um, so like my crazy, like my one of my biggest musical influences is Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. Okay.
So if I could ever get in the studio with Alicia Keys, my head would pop.
Y'all need to do a duo. Y'all need to do a
It
little
would.
duet. For real. What about, so that would be probably your favorite person to do a duet with, right?
Well, no, my favorite
No?
person to do a duet with right now, like my wish list is I want to do a song with Cardi B and Offset. I want the both of them on it. Like
Okay.
I want Shian T with Future and Cardi B and Offset. Like I gotta have that one time in my
That would
career.
be
That
dope.
will make my life.
That would be dope. Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence.
Right? It's gonna happen, right?
Yeah,
It's
man.
gonna happen.
You're headed there. You're headed there. You popping on the gram, girl.
you. Thank you.
Real.
I'm trying. I ain't that popping yet,
Nah,
but
you ain't
thank you.
trying. You're doing. You're doing. All right. You might not be where you want to be, but you're doing. I see you go live every night. I see it pop up every night, and that's consistency, and that's
Thank
doing.
you.
That's not somebody waiting around saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait for the right time to do this." No, you're just doing it, and that's what it takes. Sometimes, in life, we might not even have the answers, or might not even fully know what we're doing. But as long as you just take that step and do it, I guarantee you, there's people on the outside looking in, saying, "Man, she has it all together. She has it all figured out." And you know in your heart and your mind that you don't, but you're still doing it. And that's some of the biggest hurdles that people come up against is they just don't do. They have all these dreams, all these thoughts and ideas and aspirations, but they just don't take that first step to start. And I see you doing it every single night.
Thank you so much.
And
I appreciate that.
yeah. And you got people that are doing things, taking notice, and we'll get into that a little later. But now I want you to tell me a little bit about Space, your single that you just dropped on all platforms. What's the story
Okay.
behind Space?
Okay, so Space I actually wrote Space maybe like around I want to say 2012 to 2013 was the initial first version that I wrote in. I
Okay.
remember I told you earlier I was in the group home system
Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
most of my teenage life, and
Okay.
there was a specific staff in there, a woman who I just felt like at the time was just she was just doing a lot. She was just overbearing, and I don't know what happened with her earlier that day, but it was just too much. And I was just like at the point where I was like, okay, you need to give me my space right now. Like I was starting to get frustrated with her. And I remember like, okay, I don't want to blow up on this lady. I don't want to get mad at her. I need to figure out how to express this in a positive way.
Yeah.
So I've been playing my keyboard by that time, for years. So part of my way of expression to kind of just release my frustration or sometimes just to express or to create would
Yeah.
be to play my piano. So I just created the melody. The piano melody was Pace, and then that's where I kind of came up with the I just need a little space, space, space. That's kind of why I came up with that. And then over the years, I changed it up, I rewrote, I got better with my writing, and
Yeah.
went through different variations to get into the song where it is now. But now I feel like it's at its best version, and it's crazy to me how, and this is unplanned. It was not planned how all of this is happening like right around this time with the coronavirus,
Yeah. Yeah.
where everybody feels like I need my space
I
right
need my
now.
space.
So it's getting really like popular, increasingly popular because
You got
everybody
the
is like,
soundtrack
whoa,
of the
back
times.
up,
You got the
back up,
soundtrack of the times right now.
Right, but it wasn't planned. I promise you, it was not planned. I wasn't even thinking like that. It just happened. Like
Right.
all of this kind of went viral around Shiggy right after, like right before the
Yeah. Yeah.
quarantine and shutdown kind of happened. So
Wow.
now it's like everybody is just like, I need that. That's my
Right.
song.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
So what I'm waiting on, I want to have a live performance of Space.
Okay. All
Let me
right.
and my viewers and and bask in that. Can we get that?
I can play that for you. That's not a problem.
All right.
I have my keyboard here. I'm ready when you
All
are.
right. I'm ready. We're ready when you are.
Can you hear me pretty well?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna turn my speakers down so it don't give you no feedback.
Okay.
All right.
Move that off the way. Please don't take it personal if I don't answer. Everybody's been getting on my nerve lately. Everybody's been blowing up my phone lately. Just know I'll come around when I'm ready. Please don't get all caught up in your feelings. You don't like my attitude, you say I'm tripping. All I hear is why you acting different. Hold up. And I told you before you do not listen, boy, just back up on my way. Baby, let me work on me. I just need some time to think. Process my issues, I'll be paid. I just need a little space, space, space. I just need a little space, space, space. I got a lot up on my mind. Please don't feel no type of way. Don't want it building up, so baby, please. I just need a little space, space, space. I just need a little space, space, space.
Yeah. You having some notable people reach out to you like Shiggy.
Oh man, I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily reach out, but I mean, we met on Instagram,
Okay.
and we have conversations here and there, but I wouldn't say like reach out. You don't reach out like
Okay.
that.
Well, I mean, I think he's digging your stuff. I got a little clip I want to show my audience that, you guys kind of interacted and, he was kind of jamming to you doing your thing. Can I play that real quick?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get into that. This is Shiggy, y'all. Shiggy, the look, you'll know who he is. I got a lot up on my mind. Please don't feel no type of way. Don't want it feeling so completely place. I just need a little space. I just need a little space. Ready? A tornado flew around my room before you came. You, the message made you, but it doesn't ring. Southern California, much like California. My eyes don't shed tears and boy, you know that I'm thinking about you. Oh, no, I've been thinking about you. You know, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? I see old Shiggy jamming. Oh man.
He really likes that song. He really likes that song.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's a great song. It's a great song, man. So yeah, that says
Thank
a lot
you.
though. That says a lot. You got people jamming. You got a space challenge too, right?
Yes, I did. I created this bass challenge on my Instagram, and so many people are posting the song. They're doing dances, they're writing remixes, producers are creating different beats to it. A lot of people are just kind of giving it their own original spin. Kids are dancing. I mean, I didn't think that I would have this many people respond to the song like that, but they keep sending me challenges, so it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm seeing posts come up every day of people getting it. Like, but you got even like comedians on there. You got beat makers. You
Yup.
got yeah, man.
All kinds of talent. They like the song. And another girl commented, she just said it's just so relatable.
Yeah,
Like she was just saying that it's just a relatable song. It's just something that everybody can relate to.
yeah.
So that makes me feel good about that.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Do you have management? Do you are you you know? Are,
Not at this time. Not at this time. I don't have professional management at this time.
okay.
Right now I'm just kind of promoting myself independently. Um,
Cool. I mean, but you're doing a good job. Trust me, you are. And I see you growing every day. I really do. I see just people more and more tuning into your live, like they're interacting. Listen to me. It's hard to get people to do anything for you, social media and life. And if you got people you don't know, like a lot of people doing a challenge, that says a lot. I'm telling
Thank you.
you, a lot. It takes, man, it's so hard to get anybody to just kind of like fall in line and just really follow you, believe in you, and take part in something you're doing. I mean, even friends that support you, it's hard to get them to move. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
you got people all around the country, probably the world, doing your little, I ain't gonna say little, doing your challenge.
Mhm.
That says a lot. So
Yeah,
kudos to
one
you.
girl, people are connecting with me from Germany, from the UK, from Jamaica. It's just amazing. I feel like the power of social media, how you can connect with people who
Yeah.
you would never even known were them.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's so dope. That's so dope. I'm really happy for you. Like, one of my friends reached out to me. They saw you. They saw one of your performances, and they said, "Hey, check her out. You might want to get her on the show." And that's when I reached out to you. Say, "Hey, whatever. I like what you're doing. Come on the show." And you were like, "Cool." And I was like, "Cool." So, so that's dope, man. Like you said, social media is great. I've had a couple people that I met on social media that have come on the show. So it's amazing. It's amazing what it could do for a person. It could change lives. It's gonna change your life. Just keep
I
doing what you're
receive
doing.
that. Thank you. I'm gonna keep hustling, keep grinding, and
Hey,
just keep
that's
putting out good music.
all we can do. And just keep doing your thing. Keep grinding. Just trust the process. It's coming. Cause I know. Listen, I'm an artist. I'm an actor. I've done music, right? We all get in our heads sometimes like, man, it's not happening fast enough, or, am I doing the right thing? Do I need to do more? Sometimes you need to do less. Sometimes you can do too much. You know what I mean? You're trying to force it. But just let it be natural, like you're doing. Trust the process and know that it's coming because I can see it. if you can't, but I'm pretty sure you can. Because you're talented and you do so much. Do you understand? People are going to come knocking at your door because you have value. They're going to want to make money with you. Make sure that they're making money with you and you're not making money for them. Make sure you get that lawyer in place, because I'm telling you, they're coming because you do so much, and they're going to see all the avenues that they can pluck money from. You know what I'm saying? You engineer, you produce, you write, and you're an artist. That's all
Right.
revenue. So
Right.
believe me, they're coming. Believe that.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I don't think you have low self-esteem. I don't see that in you, so I think you know.
Nah.
But I'm here to just, just put that out there in the atmosphere for you. It's coming
Thank you so
for
much.
sure.
Thank you.
Has anybody else reached out to you that has like a notable name on Instagram or whatever, or you've interacted with? Let's say, because you said they don't reach out like that, but does anybody you interacted with?
Yes, so recently I interacted with Hood Celebrity, who is a very popular dancehall artist in New York City from the Bronx. She just dropped a new single called Run the Road, and she's done songs with Cardi B, Josh X. She's pretty popular in the dancehall scene.
Okay.
I also connected with performed for Ivy Rivera, who is she's done TV for like Revolt TV, been on entertainment for like Revolt,
Okay.
and just other like TV shows, a popular like social media influencer, and been on BET, and she's done a lot of things as far as the music industry goes and entertainment.
Okay.
So she listened to my song. Nisha Charles, who's also the songwriter for Drake, Cardi B, Beyonce. I sang my song Space for all three of them. And
Dope.
all three of them, they didn't have not one bad thing to say. And
That's
that's
dope.
in addition to Shiggy. So it's just good signs all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the universe will let you know, and I hope you see it's showing you. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
Trust me, trust and believe
Thank you.
doing. Yeah, 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 yeah. So before we get out of here, can I get a freestyle performance or something? You feel like doing a little something extra?
You're trying to put me on the spot. Okay. Okay, let me try. We all love us true and true, and know we made it through the storm. I really want you to realize that I really want to put you on. I've been searching for someone to satisfy my every need. Or would you be my inspiration? Be the real love that I need. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love.
That's dope, though, man. That's dope. So tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find your music, all that.
Yes, of course. So right now my single Space is available on all major platforms. You can type in my name, Chiyanti, and the single Space. An acoustic version will be up very soon. So you can also be able to be on the lookout for that. And you can just continue to follow me as Chiyanti Music on all other social media, be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yes, yes. And I got your lower third down there. It's all down there. Chiyanti music. So they can see that. I'll have it in the description on the YouTube channel and all that. Oh, down in the description under the video, right down there. So you guys check her
Okay.
out. Links I'll put all down there for you. So yeah, they got all access right down here. So you're good to go. All right.
Thank you so much.
No
Yes.
problem. Thank you for coming on, blessing us with the performances. Man, I'm telling you, super talented. I am blessed to have you on here, like for real. I see
Thank
you
you.
going all over the world, big places, big things to come. So just keep doing what you're doing. Soon as this virus is over with and everybody can get out, you can start doing your shows. I'm telling you,
Yes.
that
That's why I'm
space,
ready.
that
Thank
space,
you.
I'm telling you.
Thank you so much.
They always say God makes space for your talent, makes room for your talent. That space,
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
for real,
Thank you
for
so
real.
much.
Yes, indeed. Well, hey, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Just want to thank Shian T one more time for coming on. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all make sure you go and follow her Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Shian T Music. That's ChiyanTi Music. Check her out. Y'all follow me, KoolKard. If you got something good out of this show, if you liked it, share it. Make sure you share it. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, and y'all make sure you subscribe. All right? Until next time, episode 15 is on the way. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Love y'all. Peace.